Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. First, I want to sincerely apologize for the confusion in my last video where I said that undocumented immigrant without a criminal record would not face deportation. That information was based on earlier policy statements, but as of now, it is no longer accurate. This is an urgent update on US immigration enforcement. ICE has just confirmed that any undocumented person, regardless of whether they've committed a crime, can now be arrested and detained. This is a major shift, and we need to talk about what it means for millions of people living in the US. Let's break down what is going on really. So a quick recap. Before now, ICE agents mostly focused on undocumented immigrants who had committed serious crimes. People without record were not the priority. But now, ICE agents have been told to arrest anyone they find who is undocumented, no matter their criminal history. ICE Director Todd Leon said in an interview, if we encounter someone who is here in the country illegally, we will take them into custody. In other words, no more exception.
One difference you'll see now is under this administration, we have opened up the whole aperture of the immigration portfolio, meaning that if you're here illegally and ICE goes out and arrests someone that is released from a sanctuary jurisdiction or wanted in their home country, and an ICE officer finds other individuals with them who are in the country illegally, we're going to take them as well. One thing, though, that I'd like to highlight is the fact that foreign criminal records aren't in U.S. data systems. So when we do go out and say arrest someone that has an Interpol red notice because they're wanted in their home country, they're still a criminal. But under the American judicial state, they don't have an American criminal history. But that doesn't mean they don't have a criminal history in their home country.
If your agents encounter anyone who is here illegally, irrespective of whether or not they have a criminal record, that person will be taken into custody.
If they're here in the United States illegally, yes, they will.
Those are called collateral arrests.
Correct.
So now the number says it all. Since the policy kicked in, nearly 12,000 people in ICE custody now have no criminal record. That's a 1,271% increase from earlier this year. In June alone, 65% of ICE arrests were of people without any criminal conviction. In some cities like Houston and San Antonio, non-criminal arrests have tripled. What is more shocking, 93% of those arrested had no violent record at all. So even if you are a peaceful, hardworking, undocumented person, you are now a target. Where is this happening? This is not limited to border towns. ICE is arresting undocumented immigrants in San Antonio, Houston, Detroit, and many other cities. They are showing up at workplaces, neighborhoods, and even courthouses. Yes, people are being picked up while attending court hearings for other issues like family or traffic cases. Why this is happening now? This major shift is happening because of new orders from the Trump administration. Here is what went down. In May 2025, Trump's team ordered ICE to triple the number of daily arrests. Their new target, 3,000 people per day. ICE got the message loud and clear. The new approach is simple. If you are undocumented and we find you, we will arrest you. They also removed some protection that previously kept families and peaceful immigrants safe from arrest. No crime, you are still at risk. Let's be clear, many people being arrested now have no criminal record, US citizen children, pending green card or visa applications, being in the country for 10 to 20 years. But ICE is no longer making exception. They are not asking for background or circumstances. If you are undocumented, they will detain you. So let's share a real stories here, real impact. Take this as an example. Guilherme Cardoso El Silva, a Brazilian father, was arrested while picking up his daughter from school. He had a clean record, a pending green card, and a US citizen child. But none of that mattered. He was still detained. Now let's talk about the legal and human rights issue. This policy is facing serious backlash, and here is why. Lawyers say it's scaring immigrants from attending court hearings. Advocates warn it is stopping victims from reporting crimes. Families are being separated even when there is no legal or violent issue involved. Even judges and public defenders are speaking out, saying ICE is overreaching. Let's now compare before early 2025 and now July 2025. Before, it focused on criminal but now arresting anyone undocumented. Before, courthouse arrests are limited, but now courthouse arrest is now allowed. Bond hearing were common before, but now many don't get a bond hearing anymore. Case-by-case enforcement, blanket policy, all undocumented are at risk. So if you saw my last video and thought I'm safe because I have no record, please understand that is no longer the case. What can you do if you are undocumented? Here are a few steps to protect yourself. 1. Know your rights. You can remain silent. You do not have to open the door without a signed warrant. 2. Don't sign anything without a lawyer. And 3. Have a plan. Speak to an immigration attorney now. The fourth thing you can do is stay informed. Follow credible sources. Things are changing fast. The fifth thing you can do is to avoid high-risk areas, especially places where ICE has been active, like courthouse, and known checkpoints. So, on a final thought, this is a major turning point in US immigration enforcement. The old idea that no criminal record means no deportation is officially dead. ICE now sees all undocumented people as deportable, no matter how long they live here, no matter how clean their record is. It's more important than ever to stay alert, stay safe, and get legal help if you can. I hope you are well informed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.